Hello, everybody. This is Mr. Kusaj with part 2 of the 4-7 notes. Remember, our plan is to finish up chapter 4 with 4-7 and then get into the review and the test for chapter 4. Okay, we finished talking about the sine law and the cosine law, two separate formulas that are used in different situations. Now we want to find the area of a triangle, right? Before we found sides and angles only. Now we want to find the area of a triangle, and we have two formulas here as well, and they're very, very simple. First of all, the formula for area of a triangle that you already know, let me get another piece of paper here, that you already know is this one, right? Don't copy this, is this one. You have a triangle, right? And then you have a height, and the area was 1/2, right? Base height. This number here and this number here. Remember that? Area is equal to half BH. That's the formula that you know, okay? There's two other formulas that you may not know about, that you maybe did not see in Algebra 2. One of them is called Heron's formula. Now, Heron's formula works with three sides of a triangle, right? We don't need the height. We do not need the height. We just need three sides. If you have three sides of a triangle, you can find the area, okay? Here is the formula. Area equals square root of S times S minus A times S minus B times S minus C, and a closed parentheses here. Okay? A, B, C are the sides of the triangle, right? So these are the sides of the triangle. Then what is S? If you have the three sides of a triangle, how do you get S? Well, you get S by doing this with the three sides, right? You add the three sides, take half that value, and you have S. And then you bring that S to here, and here, and here, and here. Okay, shall we try it one time? Here we go. So as you can see, I have a triangle with three sides. No height. If I had the height, by the way, I could easily use the old formula, but I don't have the height. So now I use Heron's formula. So first, I know I'm going to need S, and S is when you add the three sides and take half of that value, and it comes out to 67. Now that I know what S is, now I'm going to find the area. The area is equal to, if you recall, S times S minus side times S minus the other side times S minus the third side. Okay, you can enter this in the calculator or do it step by step. It's up to you. But it's straightforward math, and it comes out to 827. And of course, we put meter squared here because it's area. Okay? That's one formula. The other area formula looks like this. The other area formula doesn't have an official name, so I'm just going to call the sine area formula, because it uses sine in it. It works with two sides and an angle in between. So in other words, what if you don't have the height, so you can't use the original formula? What if you don't have three sides, so you can't use Heron's formula? What if you have two sides and an angle between those two sides? Then you can use this formula. Here's what you do. It's half of B times C, which is any two sides, and then sine of the angle in between. So what this means is your angle has to be between the two sides. So if you have two sides and the angle's down here, this doesn't work. In fact, nothing works to get the area. Right? So if you have this, then you meet the requirement and you can use this formula. So remember, any two sides, it says BC here. Did you notice that here, let me go back. Did you notice that here we don't have the letters here, right? We don't need them. It's all three sides. So what do you need the letters for, right? Here, if I say any two sides and the angle in between, we don't need letters here either. If you have two sides and an angle in between, then we can use this formula. Here's the example. Not much writing, huh? So here we go. I don't need the letters, right? I don't need the vertices with the corners. I do have two sides and an angle in between. So I'm not going to use Heron's formula because I don't have three sides. I'm not going to use the base height formula because I don't have a height. But I do have two sides and an angle in between, so I'm going to use this formula. What does the formula say? Half of side times sine of the angle in between. And that's what I wrote down here. Half of 10 times 7 times sine 108. Boom. In the calculator, it comes out to 33.3. That's it. So that's the end of chapter 4. That's the end of chapter 4.7. So what we got out of 4.7 was 4 formulas, and I keep telling you formulas are great because there's no way of getting the wrong answer as long as you put in the right numbers, right? So we had the law of sines and law of cosines. That's for finding sides and angles in non-right triangles. Then we got to area formulas that are different from the original base height formula. So a total of 4 formulas from section 4.7. Okay, 7 minutes. Wow, I think that's a record. This is the best one yet. Okay, so come to class with lots of questions. We'll start the class with any questions about the notes and then get into the final assignment for chapter 4. Okay, see you at school. Bye.